first guinea egg. That's pretty cool. We'll set this over here so I can grab it when I get the other eggs. Welcome back to the channel. Good morning. Welcome to the farm. Today's project is going to be a goat shelter so we can get our goats off the grid and onto the pasture, and then they'll be contained in our electric fence system so we can do some rotational grazing with them. You know, number one, help them stay a lot healthier. Number two, help cut down their feed costs. So we got the boys homeschooled. Are homeschooling right now, as everybody is, but we still have to do the morning chores, so you guys follow along as I get those knocked out, and we'll catch up with the boys and the wifey in a little bit, and we'll all tackle this goat shelter. Hope everybody's staying safe. Least we can do is get a video out there. Maybe the kids can watch, whoever can watch and enjoy, and just try and buckle down and continue life day by day and try and stay healthy and, you know, keep your social distancing. I mean, that's all we can do, you know. Extra vitamin C, extra tea, natural honey. But hope everyone's staying safe and staying sane out there. But you guys enjoy, and let's get to it in this lovely weather. Gotta figure this all wet though. Had to get some goat yoga in, but I figured I'd give you guys an update. Here's little Ruthie. She was the runt. As you can see, she's healthy and much bigger. Ruthie, say hi. Hello. All right. You know, this was the oldest one. Her name is S'mores. I think, well, I don't even remember her name. Hey, look, say hi. S'mores is healthy as well. She's big. And this was Bambi, I believe. I think the boys already renamed most of them. But this is Bambi. She's still healthy as well. Say hi. Ooh. All right. All right, back to the chores. Alright, it is miserable out here. That takes care of the chickens, our leg layers, not leg layers, our egg layers, and our goats, and all the animals in the pen. Now we gotta get to our baby chicks. morning chores are done. We got everybody fed. So this weather still sucks, but check this out. I found one person, one animal that actually enjoys this weather. Mr. Joe. He was over there swimming in the puddle. I looked over and he's swimming in a little creek for the runoff from the barn. But it's time to get back inside, see how the homeschooling's going. Hopefully the boys are just about done and we can get started on the project for the day and get our minds off all this craziness. All right, schooling is complete for the day. Let's see, it's 12:30. So I'm gonna go get the tractor and I'm gonna drive around the property. I have a couple different lumber piles. Drive around and pick up a couple sticks of lumber that we need for our goat shack. Since it is raining and we need to get this electrical fence up in our pasture so the goats can start eating like we talked about earlier. So to do that and get them out there, we got to have some kind of shelter for them, especially with all this rain. So phase 2 of the school day, survival building skills. So let's get the tractor and go get some material. We made it. It is so wet out there. Alright, now let's get the garage cleaned up a bit and get ready to start building. Alright, so we grabbed a little bit of our scrap wood that was laying around and we're going to try and make this thing work. You know, because I'm not going to go to Home Depot or anything to get more wood. So I'm going to measure these boards that the boys just stacked up and we're going to see what kind of box we can make. And I have some tin in the back pasture to cover it with. So that's the plan. We're pretty much going to make a frame and then we're just going to wrap it with tin so it slides around and it's weatherproof. So more. 5 feet. Perfect. Now make sure your line's up and you can pull this down. See it's on the blade. Okay, and then you just lift it up a little bit so the blade's not touching. Pull the trigger. So these will be the base. 3/6. Got it? So I'm going to cut this one here, cut it here, and then we're going to split this one in half. Okay. Now I'll give her vertical walls on each side. As soon as you get through, Walter!
We made it! We made it!
What if we held it together and put like this? It's not going to work. So let's adjust this board and make it square. Got it? It's pretty square. Now grab the nail gun. Now when you shoot through, you want to imagine where it's going to make sure you're going into the piece of wood. Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
All right, pull the trigger. There. Use a piece of the wood to be exactly square. So you can use this to do that. So you can hold it to this down. Got your glasses on? pieces, what would be the easiest way to do that? Right? If we get two and line the ends up, cut this top one on the mark, that'll work, right?
Oh, you don't need a label.
So here's your mark, look. So if we line the ends up and take it to the saw and cut through right here in this mark, this is going to be 60 inches. What's this one going to be in the bottom?
60 inches.
All right, so let's do it. Step complete. The framing is done on the goat shack. With the boys' help, we got it all framed out. So they earned their keep today in the construction school. So they have earned their free time. Boys, good job. Woo woo. All right, so now they're off to go free time. And that's tablet time, Legos. They get about an hour to do, whatever they want, technology, whatever they want to do. So now Daddy is gonna, while they have free time or technology time, I'm gonna go get the tin from the pasture and get this thing covered. All right, so we got the tin back up to the garage. I'm gonna do the roof first because I got some 12-foot sections, and the roof of the top is gonna be 6 feet. So there'll be 3 sections. So I'm gonna cut those, and then I'm probably gonna do the sides vertical and just cut them to length and just wrap them all the way around. So unfortunately, I don't have any tin snips, which will make this job way easier. So I'm gonna have to get out the hand grinder and cut these things with a cutoff wheel. All right, the top's cut and done. It worked out perfectly. So now we're gonna do the sides. And I think I'm gonna do the actual sides of it vertical and just cut the tops. That way, because I have to cut this angle right here in the sides. On the back, I think it's gonna work out good just to do it horizontal. That way I'm actually gonna wrap the top piece like under the roof and just kind of start wrapping this thing in the tin until it gets enclosed. I mean, I want it simple, light, easy to move, and rainproof. Hi guys, goat shack successful. Now we have this shack. As you saw me, it's pretty easily moved. I put a rope on the top, that way I can just grab it with a bucket. But ultimately, when we move this fence, probably every 2 weeks, we're thinking they'll be able to eat this grass down. Me and the wife will just be able to come out here and pick it up and slide it to the next grid, because we're gonna start like a grid pattern on the pasture grazing. Currently our goats, let's see, our goats are in this pen right here. So we're gonna get them out on pasture and get our cows out here too. And then we can just move them every couple weeks, keep them healthy, keep them on fresh grass, and keep them out of the barn. But yeah, it turned out awesome. Alright guys, that pretty much concludes our project for this week and kind of a day on the farm with feeding the animals. Guineas! Shh. What are you screaming for? Wow, if anybody has guineas, you know what that sound was. Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. Hope y'all enjoyed it. That was pretty much our day now that we've been homeschooling and trying to include some projects and some construction work in there for the boys. So I hope y'all liked it. Please like and subscribe.